Hey y'all, how's it going? So, I don't know why. I was driving on the way home from work and I just got this feeling I needed to do a collective reading for you guys. So, here it is. Let's see what comes out. Apparently, there's some type of message that you all need to hear. So, Spirit, give me guidance for the collective. What is the message that they need to receive today? What is the message that needs to come out for them today? What Oh Lord, a lot of wand energy. Let's see what else comes out. I'm just pulling some cards. I'm thinking three or four cards, and let's see what's going on. Spirit, give me guidance for the collective. What message do they need? Oop. What message do they need? Two more shuffles. Okay. Lord, I like this reading. Okay. This one came out first. Then this. Wow. Okay. I couldn't make, I'm so glad I did this. All right. I mean, these are some awesome, awesome cards. Hmm. That's what I want to just, it's like a sigh of relief here is what I want to say. I really love these cards for you. And I don't even know if I want to clarify yet, but I might. Let's see. Let's clarify. Let's see what we got. I feel like there's something really adventurous and exciting coming your way. Okay. Just don't know if I should clarify, but oh Lord have mercy. Okay. But I'm going to. So let's see. We got Six of Cups. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Why is the Queen of Wands here? The World. I mean, you really couldn't ask. That's way too many. Let's flip that up. Let's see. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Oop. These small cards are hard to manage sometimes. Ten of Swords. Eight of Swords, I mean, Lord. That's okay though. I mean, I feel like you're coming out of a stagnation here. You're choosing to do that. Okay, let's see. Why is the Lovers here? Wow. I mean, look at just the major arcana here. I mean, the only real concerning thing here is the Eight of Swords, which is your own self-reflected restraint here. Okay. So let's talk about this. Okay, so let me back up because I'm getting so much energy right now. Okay, so in speaking with this top row here, you know, I feel like there is a passionate new beginning. It's fulfillment in regards to some type of dream, wish, desire here. Okay. If this is a career or some type of project or position, I feel like there's a spark of energy and drive coming in that's going to bring you the fulfillment. Like you're going to move forward with things. From a relationship perspective, I do feel like it's either a beginning of a new relationship or even a new phase to an existing one that is going to be passionate and emotionally satisfying, which could lead here to definitely a deeper commitment. Okay. I'm also getting a true heartfelt wish is on the verge of being fulfilled. It's going to be different for all of you. So let's get into it a little more specific here. With the Ace of Wands and Six of Cups, this is definitely signifying the start of a new cycle that is full of energy. Okay. I do feel like there's something here with revisiting some type of creative passion from the past, like a past project or something just like, but there's a drive to reconnect with a lost passion here. Okay. And now deciding to pursue it. For some of you, this is, getting excited about the future, grasping this wand, moving forward, but never forgetting the obstacles that you've had to come through, even maybe even as far back as childhood, to move forward. It's made you who you are today. And I think sometimes we get wrapped up in the how we, how we need to look today, how we need, we need to be a certain weight, a certain size, look a certain way, be successful. Successful is different for everybody from a definition perspective, right? And I really feel like this reading saying, no matter what, like just be your true self. Because I do feel like this is certainly a time of personal and professional achievements here, okay? Being recognized and standing out. Now, of course, here with the world and the Queen of Wands, it's like there is a sense of completion, but also a time of significant growth and discovery, like a transformative energy. And I'm also getting a lot of independence energy off the Queen of Wands card. With the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Swords, there is a sense of purpose and control here, is what I'm hearing. It's like remain true to yourself. Don't give up when things get tough. Recognizing here that your own limits, what your own limitations are and finding ways to overcome them. What limiting beliefs do you have that prevent you from being successful or from moving forward? And again, I feel like you're deciding and you've come through some type of journey here that is telling me, yes, in the past I've done this, I've made mistakes, as we all do. But we're moving forward, and I'm choosing that every time, I may have an obstacle or a challenge, which I call opportunities, okay? I'm either going to react in a positive way or a negative way. And that's truly how, that's going to determine whether things get better or get worse. And I just feel like it's time for you to truly embrace true happiness and break free from your own mental constraints, right? Which we're always going to have. It's not like we can just get away from our mind, because our mind can be the most dangerous thing we have, because we can get in our heads and say things and negative. And this is really a great reading, but it's also, I'm being realistic into the fact that we all have our struggles and they're all different. Some of us have the same struggles, you know, but they're all different at the same time. But it's learning to control how we react when something goes wrong, as I feel like we're deciding to do better, make better decisions. It's really a time here to step back with the Judgment card and the Four of Wands and see how far you've come. This is a significant turning point for you where you're letting go of the past and moving forward to a newfound sense of purpose. And I do feel like we have to look in the past every once in a while to remind ourselves where we came from and how far we've come. And so I don't feel like it's a bad thing to look at the past and then come back and say, you know what, I've come a hell of a long way and I need to be proud of myself. And I might not be exactly where I want to be, but I've made huge strides and improvement here. Um, and I feel like you need to celebrate some type of amazing is the word I just heard. Transformation here. And again, I think we need to stop sometimes and realize or even remind ourselves that we have the power to create the life we want. It's all about in how we choose to act and react and what energy we put out there. And no, it's not easy to be positive 24/7. I mean, that is humans, that's impossible, right? But, if somebody is gossiping, for example, we can choose not to associate ourselves in the conversation and continue to walk on or just not participate. It's making those types of decisions every day that brings us to a higher level of oneself. And with the lovers and the wheel of fortune, you are aligning with your higher self here, and with the wheel, it talks about that change is inevitable, right? But again, it's how we embrace these ups and downs that really determine our overall outcome. So, if somebody's not communicating, or whether this is in a relationship, career, it doesn't matter what it is for you. There's a huge transformation here, a huge shift, into something very positive. And it's like things are going to start flowing for you. And it's like you're choosing to make the better decisions. You're choosing to go on the better path, the one, less traveled. And I really feel this is good. We're not going to sit here and worry about what other people think about us or how they judge us, right? It's none of our business what other people think about us, right? And that's a very hard statement to accept because, sometimes I have to remind myself of that. But it's true, right? Like it doesn't matter what other people think of me. It's how I feel about myself. And, sometimes those thoughts get us in trouble because we allow others people's thoughts and opinions to get the best of us and it affects us as it would anybody. But again, I feel like you're just emerging out here. So I'm really glad I did this reading. If this resonated, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.